Hey guys, my name is Nick Beaumont and this is my sports business vodcast. So my question is, outline the origins and development of appearance money in golf. What are the most significant arguments for and against this practice? Should appearance money in golf remain? Should it be moderated, regulated, or even abolished? Okay, so what is appearance money? Appearance money is when competitions pay players money to show up and compete or even support a particular competition. The idea of this trend is to promote competition and getting more players to get involved. For golf, players like Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy are paid appearance money because they are big names, and if players like these two show up to competitions, the bigger crowds they will be bringing in funding as well. So, what are the origins of appearance money in golf? Appearance money, or appearance fees, have existed since Spalding paid Henry Varden a high amount of money to tour the United States, playing its first Varden golf ball at the beginning of the last century. This was seen as the game's first endorsement deal. Appearance fees are given to players by sponsors and tours to get them to play golf competitions and promote more people to support the game. Like all other sports, golf sponsors pay players to wear their brand on clothing to competitions, and this was always going to happen from the start because players expect more as their careers progress, which means more income from endorsements so that both parties are happy. Players who perform well over a tour expect to receive higher fees from tours and sponsorships because if they show up to tours and with a brand image, the tour and sponsorships will be promoted. The development of appearance money in golf. The aim of introducing appearance fees to players was to make all parties involved in the game happy. For the players, they were getting paid high amounts of money just to show up to a tournament despite their final result. For the sponsors, they were promoting their brand by paying players to wear their brand logo on their clothing, which would seek to bring in more customers to buy their product, making them happy as well. For the tours, paying players to turn up to the tournaments would make them happy despite paying them big money, because more money was being made from fans showing up to tournaments because big players are involved and the crowds want to watch them play. Players such as Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy are great examples of the development for player fees. Woods had won 29 tournaments while sponsored by companies that he had business relationships with. These companies included Buick, American Express, AT&T, and Essentia. Woods roughly used to make $5 to $8 million a year from sponsorships and business endorsements, as he was seen as a corporate marketing technique by his sponsors. Rory McIlroy was a hard bid to make for Australian Open promoters in 2012, as he agreed to play for $1 million. Before the Australian Open, he played a US PGA tournament at Kiawah Island, where he placed second, and from this result, he significantly increased his bid to play for the Australian Open, which put him out of reach for the Australian Open promoters. Both these players convey how far appearance money has come in golf because of how much money sponsors and tours will offer to get bigger players to play. So, what are some of the arguments for appearance money? Well, there are positive arguments that appearance money brings into golf, which are bringing in more players and crowds, promotion of sponsors and tours. It makes all parties involved happy and increases player competition, but also expands the golf environment. By bringing in more players and crowds, golf itself can generate income through entry fees, crowd fees, and media fees to broadcast golf on television. Promoting sponsors and tours is a positive argument, as if these two aspects evolve, the sport will grow with it. Most importantly, appearance fees make all parties, from the players and tours to the companies and consumers, happy, as they are all achieving a benefit. Also, appearance money increases player competition, which is good for all aspects of golf, as the golfing environment becomes more competitive and interesting. With having arguments for appearance money, there are going to be arguments against appearance money. The negative arguments that appearance fees introduced to golf are player greed, disputes between business competition, the costs that are involved, the question of is everyone always a winner, and the increase of business competition. Player greed is a huge impact on appearance money in golf, and the Rory McIlroy case is a perfect example of player greed. Being greedy will demote appearance fees, as tours can't afford to pay players, which will cause a domino effect. As these big players are not playing, fans who want to watch them are not showing up, therefore low income for the sport. Appearance fees cost a lot of money to tours and sponsors, as they are the ones paying the players for competing in tournaments and promoting brands. The big question that has to be asked, though, is, are everyone involved in appearance fees a winner? One thing for sure is that the players involved are a winner, or as they are always getting money just for showing up, despite performance results. Tours and sponsors may not be winners, however, as their result is based on player performance, which is not always a win. This can lead to disputes within the players and the sponsors and the tours, as either of them may not be satisfied with how much they paid the player to compete. Should appearance money remain in golf? Why or why not? Here is why it should. Appearance money should remain in golf because it is the backbone of the sport. This is because if players are not getting paid, then why are they playing at a professional level? If appearance money were to stop, players would stop playing tournaments as they want money. It should remain because if it does stop, competition will drop significantly, sponsorships will fall apart, and crowds will drop in numbers, which again show the domino effect.
Lay, sir, yeah.
Kane is in the building.
Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on. Have you ever had the feeling that you was being had? Don't that shit that make you mad? They treat you like a slave, put chains all on your soul and put whips up on your back. They be lying through they teeth, hope you slip up off your path. I don't switch up, I just laugh, put my kicks up on they desk, unaffected by they threats, then get busy on they ass. See, that's how that Chi-Town made me, that's how my daddy raised me. That glittering may not be gold, don't let nobody play me. If you are my homeboy, you never have to pay me. Go and put your hands up, when times is hard you stand up. LUP the man, cause a brand that the fans trust. So even if they ban us, they'll never slow my plans up. Already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on. One in the air for the people ain't here. Two in the air for the father that's there. Three in the air for the kids in the ghetto. Four for the kids that don't wanna be there. None for the niggas trying to hold them back. Five in the air for the teacher not scared to tell those kids that's living in the ghetto that the niggas holding back, that the world is theirs. Yeah, yeah, the world is yours. I was once that little boy, terrified of the world. Now I'm on a world tour. I will give up everything, even start a world war. For these ghetto girls and boys I'm rapping around the world for. Africa to New York, Haiti then I detour. Oakland out to Oakland, Gaza Strip to D Detroit. Say hip-hop only destroy. Tell them look at me, boy. I hope your son don't have a gun and never be a D-boy. Already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on. So no matter what you've been through, no matter what you into, no matter what you see when you look outside your window, brown grass or green grass, picket fence or barbed wire, never ever put them down. You just lift your arms higher, raise them till your arms tired. Let them know you there, that you struggling, surviving, that you gon' persevere. Yeah, ain't nobody leaving, nobody going home. Even if they turn the lights out, the show is going on. Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so strong. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on.
Here is why appearance money should not remain. Appearance fees are very costly to tours and sponsors, and they could use the money paid to players more wisely. They could invest their money in facilities or business expansions to achieve high profitability. Appearance money may not always work, as the players may get offered money and not show up to it, or the tournament may cancel due to weather. Should appearance money in golf be moderated, regulated, or abolished? Here is why it should be moderated. Appearance fees should be moderated, as a lot of sponsors can't afford to go over the limits of paying an athlete to wear their logo. The same goes for tours, as they can't afford to pay too much money just to get players to their tournaments, as they have other expenses they need to cover, such as workers and catering. So yes, appearance money should be moderated. Here's why it should be regulated. Appearance money should be regulated because big players earn enough money by doing well in tournaments. Yes, some should be paid to play at tournaments, but the amount should not be extreme and should also be fair with other players in the same situation. Appearance fees should not be terminated or abolished because it is the backbone of the sport. If players are not getting paid to show up, the domino effect will come into place and high amounts of money will be lost due to lower crowds and less sponsorships. Appearance money plays a huge role in the golf of sport, as it is a massive aspect of the player's game. Paying players first started with Henry Varden and has developed a long way since he played, because players such as Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy expect to be paid high amounts of money just to show up at tournaments. There are positive and negative arguments behind appearance fees, because it depends on player results and performance, but also how much money is being paid to get players to compete in tournaments. There are reasons why